Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and my name is Carl at Rating. If you're new to this channel, please like, sub, and share. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Rating. If you have watched my videos in the past, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't watched my previous video about man heels, I'll put the link down below. It's worth watching, I promise you. Today I will be doing a fashion review of the recent collection of Rick Owens entitled Gethsemane. This season, Rick Owens conjures the agony in the garden and the overwhelming sadness that Jesus felt at that time. These strong emotions have translated his squad, his usual Rick Owens squad, into pandemic superheroes clad in battle gears in the form of celestial gowns, puffer jackets and steroids, gladiator boots, and robust shoulder coats. Optimism was Rick Owens' goal or end in this fashion show, and it was celebrated with his disco thongs in turquoise, a color that seemed out of place, but I think it's a parallelism of what we are feeling, what we are hoping for these dark times. I'm so excited for this collection because in the past we have witnessed how Rick Owens have shown compelling, if not confronting, stories. We've seen his models turn into angelic deities, Mayan goddesses, step dancers, and human backpacks. There's always a notion that when we see a Rick Owens show, it is like cults in a ritualistic ceremony. I think it's because Rick Owens succeeds in portraying power and unitedness in his every show, and that unitedness translates into the fans and the community. So my part for this community is doing reviews like this on YouTube, so I hope you would support my channel. I also did a review on the Womenswear Gethsemane a couple of weeks ago, so if you missed that, I would happily share the link down below. And let's get on to it. So Gethsemane is Rick Owens' 41st collection since 2002. How time flies, right? So Rick Owens chose Lido di Venezia Pier for his show it's in Venice, Italy, and which is so fitting for his theme. I think this is the third season where he presented his show in Lido, which I am a big fan of. I actually had goosebumps when I saw the images on Instagram that morning because the setting is so cinematic and otherworldly. The dreary clouds and the calm waters were such a great backdrop for the amazing pieces and theme of the show. And since we're talking about the biblical references, it actually reminded me of the story of Jesus when he was walking in the waters and he told his apostles, "Do not be afraid," which ties in to the show's message of optimism and hope. The runway helipad was also central for the show. In the past, Rick Owens always used monumental backdrops as an anchor for his fashion show. There's the Tower of Flames for Babel, the cotton clouds, and now the spaceship helipad. Also a plus for this collection because the styling is mixed but cohesive. So there are 48 looks, and how I will review this collection is I will be segmenting the looks because it's so much to take in. But I do think that compared to his past collection, this collection is a mix of the Rick Owens Trinity, which is Rick Owens, Michelle Lamy, and Tyrone Dillon. It's a good balance. Gethsemane is more easy on the eyes and you can easily see the pieces individually. The looks are seamless. The flow of the show is tied in together. So first up is Sequins. There is a notable abundance of high shine metallic elements in the show as portrayed by the use of sequins. Sequins is first seen as an embroidered feature in his Fink show back in 2015. Recently, we've seen full-blown pieces in Phlegethon and Tequatal. So for look 47, the second to the last look, which features a cropped bolero in purple sequins. It was matched with the cashmere bodysuit and the thong. The sequin jacket with the power shoulder is a display of power in a superhuman way. His design and vision becomes more anti-modest and it's more excessive, and he used sequins as a medium. Look 41 is another example of recreating new codes of show-stopping futuristic glam styling. The asymmetric top has an 80s disco feel to it. Common impressions for this collection is that the models look like alien creatures from the sea. And I think the tight-fitting sequins bodysuits are to blame. According to Rick's show notes, second skin suits serve as an armor, offering a closely felt sense of protection. The head-to-toe sequin pieces morph the masked models into an amphibian cyborg with shining scales. And that is evident in look number 12 and look number 15. If we look closely, if you're also an anime and Marvel geek like me, I think the sequin tanga and bodysuits are like super futuristic superhero costumes that we may have seen in the early 90s Marvel comics or in anime shows, which led me to believe that Rick Owens may be a fan of anime. I saw this Phlegathon dress, and when I saw the composition, it's actually, recycled plastic. The pattern is embroidered onto raw denim, and I am positive that the sequin bodysuits and the sequined, pieces in this collection are done in the same manner. If you look at look 12 and look 15, you can actually see the denim base. Look 14 and 19 features the same denim sequin dress. The dress is half worn, creating a lumpy silhouette in the middle. I actually love the shape. Full sequined skirt gives off an extraterrestrial feel to it, as if she's an evil boss in a Final Fantasy game. There has been many iterations of the puffer jacket in the past season. One specific collection was glitter. The puffer jacket in this collection is very bulky, as if the muscles are about to burst, Dragon Ball Z style. And also with his collab with Montclair just a few months ago, we can always expect that puffer jackets and puffer garments will be a staple, definitely. So for look 40, it features a demi-crop bomber jacket in steroid. There is a different colorway for look 31. The arm section actually appears robust and bigger, like, if you remember Rockman or Mega Man. I think I've read this on a magazine. He admits that he wears, padded jackets more than leather, because for him, the puffer jackets offer more insulation, offer more warmth and comfort than leather. His duvet get a grand treatment with the floor sweeping length and the mattress-like proportions. It's very massive, and I think that is luxury for Rick Owens. It is also worthy to mention that this certain look is similar to the look from the Performer collection a year ago. But I think look 2 is a nod to Christ's white robe seen in illustrations. Some are constructed as a cape-like armor for look number 10 and look number 29. Most interesting feature is the elongated sleeves, the deconstructed sensibility of the jacket. Look 26 has some more sensual Mortal Kombat vibes. The elongated sleeves further amplify the superhuman qualities of the models. However, for looks 27, 34, and look 10, according to a review, close inspection, the puffer jackets were actually tailored jackets made of recycled plastic, and the sleeves were ripped apart and replaced with snap-on sleeves. And I think I get the part when he said that this collection is all about mocking male aggression, because he is putting a dark twist to the sartorial jacket by featuring an exaggerated muscular sleeves. So next up is exaggerated power shoulders. So according to Rick Owens' show notes, the shouldered power coats turned the body into an architectural bulldozer. Rick proves to be a master architect. He has done countless iterations of the power shoulder. He's done peaked, rounded, boulder shoulders, football shoulders, and now he's again using the shoulder feature as a tactic in empowering proportions. For fall winter 2021, his shoulder pads look like protective equipment used for sports. Grace Jones' power shoulder came to mind. If you look at look 21 and look 22, it has a stark similarity to Phlegethon's look number 13. And according to the website, it's an exaggerated hard modulator shoulder. And another power shoulder look he featured in the show is looks number 4 and 5. It's actually a very beautiful look. However, in look number 17, we see the similar coat, but in a more relaxed and languid fitting, which led me to believe that he used a similar coat. But again, for look number 4 and 5, I think he used a peak shoulder base to create that silhouette. So it's all about the styling. It's all about mixing and matching. I actually realized that Rick is designing more power-infused looks that borders more into performance dressing. If you're a Rick Owens fan, do you like the new futuristic look, or you want the Rick Owens old aesthetic back? Like I said, there's a sense of futuristic, robust energy compared to the old, witchy, nomadic goth look that Rick Owens was known for. And last but not the least, there is a more wearable and feminine version that he did for the power shoulder. As seen on look number 36, 37, 39, 43, and 47, there is a pleating or a drape detail involved in the garment, which combines the beauty of soft and structured. I actually like that. I love whenever he fused two opposing elements. And also this draping technique is reminiscent to Madame Grès. She was known for fine draping and fluid evening dresses, which was popular back in the 40s or 50s. The peak shoulder bolero is an echo of one of his past works, wherein he made a leather vest with an impressive multi-directional drape pattern. I think it's one of his best pieces. Let's talk about my favorite feature in the show, which are the shoes. Apparently, my prediction that the Converse for Rick Owens will appear in the Womenswear was definitely wrong. For this show, they stayed with the bevel and grilled platform boots. They did feature 4 different types of boots here. First is the mid-calf croc print boots. There's also a plain purple Chelsea boots, which also is a kiss boots, structure. And the next one is a plain mid-calf boots in purple and green. Then the boots morph into a thigh-high boot. So we see the plain gladiator in green, purple, and black. And my favorite part is the goat fur gladiators with the corset detail. And mind you, the boots are actually a fusion of the Lazarus boots mixed with the bevel boots and the kiss boots. And it has a panel design, square toe shape, and it's frequently worn by Michelle Lamy, our girl. I have read somewhere that Rick Owens analyzed what he did in the past and thinks about the next logical step, and he's never starting from zero. He's actually picking up what he's left and creating new versions, hence the consistent designs that people mistakenly think of as repetitive. But really, it's just how Rick maybe wants his vision to really leave a lasting impression to the audience, fans or not fans. And I think once you've stepped into the Rick Owens universe, you stay here for good. My fave evening wear in this collection is the mermaid cut long dresses. I think the mermaid cut silhouette ticks all the boxes. Look 10 is my favorite. I think it can be a Met Gala piece. Let me just mention that from 2011 to 2013, I think that was Rick Owens' greatest era for creating like evening dresses. That's where we see that Rick is a masterful designer when it comes to, feminine dresses. His gowns or dresses are always clean and regal. So his dresses are known for cascading shapes, pillar silhouettes. They are simplistic, but of course, Rick being Rick, there is a complex process in making them. But this season, the mermaid cut is his redeeming move. And I think this Gethsemane show wouldn't be complete without amazing, beautiful dresses. Look 32 is another strong look. The pillar sequined half-worn dress was paired with a sculptural asymmetric top. And this certain look is a fusion of old goth Rick and the new alien vibes Rick, if that makes sense. Rick is known for his method of extinction to evolution, Aside from the shiny sequins and colors, an interesting element added in this collection is the print. For look number 28, we see that he made a coat reminiscent to the striped coats worn by the Hebrew men. It is lined with fur, which I think represents the sense of comfort dressing that was mentioned in the show notes. Similar to the menswear, a recurring print for look 38 is shown. Only for the women's wear, it's more long-lined. And I think the snowy field print is the perfect statement coat for this collection. You would easily tell that this is from the Gethsemane collection. There's also a black and white version which amplified the animalistic quality of the green boots. And he chose deconstruction to illustrate the zebra print. If you look at look 13, it actually reminded me of the membrane dress in 2018. However, since Rick is painting a narrative about men's aggression, the cutouts were done in a very violent, grim, and harsh mode. So that concludes my review. I think Rick Owens is unstoppable at this stage. In fact, he is becoming the most celebrated designer in this era. There's definitely more exposure of him as compared to like 8 years ago. Just look at the magazine features, the collaborations from different brands. It's like one after the other. Rick has a broader reach and recall among a larger group and audience and subcultures. And talking about Rick becoming more and more popular, it may be a coincidence. Look at the major fashion brands and fashion house who are incorporating a dose of Rick Owens in their collection. One is Louis Vuitton's recent Fall/Winter 2021 collection. The color blocking definitely is a Rick Owens thing. And if you look at the structure, it's a dead ringer of Rick Owens. Also, this look, from the knitwear, skirt, and down to the shoes, it's giving off a Rick Owens edgy vibe. Another was Balmain's Fall/Winter 2021 collection recently. When I first seen the boots, I thought that was the Bauhaus boots from Phlegathon. The similarity is undeniable. And also Acne with their Fall/Winter collection. I will be sharing photos, and you will be the judge. Well, I hope you enjoyed my review. Please comment, like, sub, and share. Comment down below your favorite looks in the collection, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!